This is your fucking moment. You only get one moment in life.
My throat's sore, had a sore throat for a month and a half, and this is not an acoustic environment that's suitable to request this from me.
I don't give a fuck.
Your language is offensive. Fuck you. It's called mind fucking. You ever been mind fucked before?
Hiding your valuables in your anus.
Oh my God! Why does this keep happening to me?
Broadcasting live from the Cocaine Energy Supplement Studio in downtown Cleveland.
This is the funnest night ever!
And the nipples. I'll take 2.
On morningshowcentral.com.
Don't interrupt me again.
Okay.
You think you got issues?
Please, enlighten me.
Wait till you get a load of these clowns.
Who the fuck are you?
Come here to get your weekly fix of Sick and Twisted.
Yeah, it's got its tongue up my ass.
No!
It's Uncensored Net Noise.
Come on in. Oh, and bring your whore. We'll all do some blow.
What the fuck's going on? Leave it
On morningshowcentral.com.
Yeah, that was probably the first sign of the apocalypse.
Previously on Uncensored Net Noise.
I have no idea who that was. He came up to me and asked me if I had any zip ties or twine. He wanted to buy it off me. I got cocaine he can buy off. Maybe, I don't know, maybe he's trying to tie his trunk up or something. Or his. I know. A lot of it's gone, too. Got rid of a lot of the cocaine energy. But anyways, I just wanted to let you guys know, this is the Uncensored Net Noise Birthday Bash. What you just heard was Creedius, and they're done for the night. And so are we. We're done.
Yep, looks that way.
We're done for the night. I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. I want to thank everybody for coming to the Foundry here in Lakewood, Ohio. It was a pretty big turnout this year. I'm really excited about everybody that showed up tonight. So I'm going to go have a beer at the bar. And we'll talk to you again next week. Same time, 9 p.m. Eastern, right here on MSC Radio Network. morningshowcentral.com. Go to our website, uncensorednetnoise.com, for all the archives. And this show will be up sometime tomorrow, about 2, maybe 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You can catch this in...
Everything is closing in. All this emptiness it surrounds me. With everything I feel, I just know, oh, it's changing.
All right, come on, you fucking mouse, work.
I just can't breathe. It doesn't matter where I go, 'cause I just can't sleep without you here. I just wanna let you know that you make me weak, and now I feel I'm surrounded.
Well, you guys, you can see Dom's back. There's his belly. Just like old days.
That's right. All these memories, they surround me. Now only broken dreams.
We got a lot to cover tonight. A lot of stuff that's going on over here at MSC. And we got an official announcement. Well, I do. And that's why Dom is here tonight, because we started this bitch. We're going to end this bitch. So stay tuned. In this mouse. Stupid ass mouse.
Oh, it's killing me. Now I feel like you got the best of me. It doesn't matter where I go, 'cause I just can't sleep without you.
Dom's too busy texting on his phone. I can't steal his mouse.
No.
What are you doing over there?
I'm connecting.
You're still trying to connect to the internet?
No. I'm trying to hook up the show. I'm on the sides, man.
Okay, cool.
just wanna let you know that you make me weak, and now I feel I'm surrounded. I'm caught in my feelings.
I was out last week because I had a death in the family. My grandmother passed away, and that's the reason why I wasn't here. So for all you guys out there wondering what happened, I only told a selected few people that were on the website, what was going on, and the rest of them I just left them in the lurch. But I figured I'd let you guys know that that's the reason why I was out last week. So if you were wondering,
I thought you had a flare up of your herpes again.
Might have been. It's no worse than your obsession of eating at the buffet lines at the Giant Eagle.
So what?
Yeah.
It works.
Mm-hmm. Bonnie asked me the other day, he goes, well, actually, a couple weeks ago or something like that. I think it was maybe about a month or something like that. He says, Dom's still doing that buffet stuff with his kid where he would go up and, pick things out of the salad bars and stuff like that. And I go, yeah, he tweets those pictures to me all the time, or he sends them to me in a text. And matter of fact, I have like all 30,000 pictures of Dom's kid picking from the food bar.
She loves it. She loves that. Because where else are you going to find great olives and things that in an
buy them and take them home?
No, that's $7.99 a pound. They give you those little sample cups for a reason, for refills.
Okay. One of these days, that's going to happen to you.
It's all right.
Mm-hmm.
I got my tetanus shot.
Okay.
My Chinese food at?
It's like he's never left. Here we go.
I just want to let you know that you make me weak, and now I feel.
Can't you wait till the show starts before you start calling the show?
That's because they.
What's that?
Because they see my sexy ass on the camera.
I guess so.
Because I just can't sleep without you here.
It's all right. I'll keep him on hold until the music's over.
I just want to let you know that you make me weak, and now I feel I'm surrounded.
All right, you want to call the show? The number's 888-668-0742 or get to the website, morningshowcentral.com. Like I said, Dom's back, and we got a bunch of big announcements to cover before the end of the night here. We're going to talk a little bit about them. We have the future of MSC, what's going on here, some of the stuff that's happening.
This would be like a State of the Union thing?
Sort of. It's one of the reasons I got Dom here. I told him, I said, look, I need you back. And I said, you help me with the beginning of this?
I thought it was for ratings.
That, too. So, everybody's getting tired of just watching me do the show. So I figured I'd bring my old co-host back, which is Dom, which he helped start MSC. And like I said before, we started this bitch. We're going to end this bitch. So I'm going to find out who's on the line real quick. Uncensored Net Noise, you're on the air. What's up?
It's Corey James, bitch.
What's going on, Corey?
Corey.
You checked your messages? The iTunes TuneIn Radio's not playing, man.
No. Let me see.
No, it's not coming up. I was getting nothing but dead air.
Well, let me see if it's working now.
I'm in tonight, and I can't. I was going to tell you, just leave me on the line. I can hear you guys there.
Okay, well, give me a second. You know what? Hold on. It's probably streaming. Do me a favor. Is it streaming down? It should be. It is. You see the numbers like flipping a little bit at the top? Does it say disconnected?
I turn it off and turn it back on.
All right.
It's just, I don't know, man. I just want to call, make sure if you knew if there was anything going on.
Yeah, we're live. So give us a second, real quick. I'll tell you what we'll do, Corey. We'll take a break and we'll come back and we'll get everything going, and then we'll start the show off. And I got a bunch of big announcements that we got to do, and just try the TuneIn Radio app in probably the next 5-10 minutes.
All right, my man.
All right, thanks, Corey.
Yep.
All right. All right, real quick, guys. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to figure out what the hell's going on with this TuneIn Radio app and get this thing all working before we start the show. So I want everybody to hear what's going on. So you're listening to Uncensored Net Noise on morningshowcentral.com.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network. Don't touch that mouse, or we'll come to your home and pistol whip you. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network. Right here on morningshowcentral.com.
Hey, this is Dee Snyder from Twisted Sister, and you're listening to Uncensored Net Noise.
If you're looking for the best in musical equipment, recording gear, sound reinforcement, and more, Guitar Center has you covered. Guitar Center, located at 26635 Brook Park Road in North Olmsted, has the tools of your trade with the largest selection of music and sound gear in the area. They cater to your musical needs and have the knowledge to help you out. Guitar Center in North Olmsted. MorningshowCentral.com uses them. You should too. Need to know more? Go to GuitarCenter.com.
You want a date?
I'm gonna puke on you.
Gee, I don't think I have a price for that.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network. Right here on MorningshowCentral.com. If you have a product or service, let people know about it. Get your message out there and advertise on MSC Radio Network. It's easier than you think, and the whole planet is listening. Find out how you can advertise. Email Chris at morningshowcentral.com. Looking for reliable and affordable Shoutcast audio or video hosting? JWN Media offers complete Shoutcast hosting solutions for business or personal use. All plans come with full listener stats, custom web scripts for implementing your service into your existing website, full server control, super fast network, and huge bandwidth limits, a 99.5% uptime guarantee, and friendly, knowledgeable support personnel dedicated to making your hosting experience fun and easy. With plans starting at only $3 a month, you have no excuse not to get a server of your own. Plus, with the option to add auto DJ and on-demand services, you can be confident your station will be all it can be. Custom plans are also available at their website. Simply visit jwnmedia.com and click the Shoutcast hosting link to get started right now. Hey, local bands and unsigned artists. What if I told you there was a place in Cleveland where you can get your merch made and have it sold in one location? What if I said you could bring your CDs and tickets to upcoming shows to this location? And what if I said you could do live acoustic sets at this location? I bet you're thinking there's no such place in Cleveland. Guess what? You'd be wrong. Contact Rick Navario at Rock City, Cleveland, and tell him you need merch made and you want to sell it in his store. Now, how cool is that? You can tell your fans to come down and get your stuff, and I think he'd ship your products to your fans. And he's local. Contact Rick Navario at Rock City, Cleveland today. 216-622-0377. That's 216-622-0377. Call the show toll free. 1-888-668-0742. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network on morningshowcentral.com.
Oh, wow. Language.
Okay, he was PMSing.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network. Check out Uncensored Net Noise every Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, right here. Uncensored Net Noise on morningshowcentral.com. Oh, great. Not another Farmville request. Check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/morningshowcentral. Denying one Farmville request at a time.
Prepare to get your cock rocked to kingdom come.
Welcome back to the show that doesn't discriminate. We'll bang everyone equally.
You can handle that? You got a job.
It's Uncensored Net Noise. It's Uncensored Net Noise. Welcome back to Uncensored Net Noise. Live on morningshowcentral.com. If you'd like to call the show, 1-888-668-0742. Previously on Uncensored Net Noise.
Big shout out to Chris and Ron from Uncensored Net Noise for having us. This one goes out to you, motherfucker. It's called Long Time Gone. Long time gone. Outside. Long time gone outside. Fuck yeah!
If you play the tape of our show backwards, you'll discover a secret message. Welcome back to Uncensored Net Noise.
All right, guys, we're back. You want to call the show? The number is 888-668-0742. Or get to the website, morningshowcentral.com. I think we're good now.
You know what I've noticed?
What's that?
Some things never change.
No, they never do.
It's like these damn commercials. They're the same ones since I was on the show. Was it 5 years ago?
Well, we haven't.
Same commercials.
Well, we haven't got any new sponsors.
Yeah, but the same one. Like I was listening to last week's show, and he had the one commercial on saying something, or no, that Chris is the devil or something like that.
Oh.
And he had one in there, he had one with my name in it in the commercial.
Did I?
Yeah.
Did I really have it in there?
Yeah, I was like, well, that was pretty cool.
Oh, this one?
Some people say that Chris is the devil himself. But the devil probably has more hair. It's uncensored. It's Uncensored Net Noise.
That one?
No, the one, because one had my name on there along with you in the commercial.
Oh. I can't remember which one it is, though. I don't know. I probably randomly just picked it and played it or something like that one night or something like that. I mean, you know what? I have so many new ones that I haven't implemented them yet. I probably got like 50 of them that I haven't rotated in yet. I sort of like these. You know, it's new to some people that haven't heard the show before. You know, it doesn't really matter if I change them up. I could probably keep these for the next 50 years.
Yeah.
And no one would really care because the problem is that I get new listeners like once a week or something saying, "Oh, I love that show. I love that spot you have," or whatever the case. I'm like, that thing's like 20 years old.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and if I change them up, then all of our old listeners will be shocked and think it's, you know, something they're listening to something different.
Yep.
So I really don't want to, you know, change it up too much and then scare everybody away. You know, but Dom's back though, and
I'll be here.
I got a few announcements that I want to bring up real quick though. First off, I wanted to let you guys know that
that rash finally went away.
It did. It finally went away, and it's no longer flaring up on my ass anymore, and I'm good.
It's now on your groin.
It sort of moved down toward my nutsack, and it's starting to flare up.
It's the shape of a unicorn and rainbows.
Pretty much, right. So, Don was in the bathroom inspecting it before the show.
I had to, man. There was all kind of pubic hairs all over the sink.
Right.
Somebody's got some big ass balls if they're putting them way up that high in the sink to wash them in the sink.
I got donkey balls, man. What do you expect? Anyways, like I said, couple announcements that I want to throw out there first. Dom's going to be back for quite a long time. It's not going to. I don't know if it. Well, we'll see what happens. I don't know if it's going to be permanent. We'll see what happens though. But he also has his show that he does on Saturday, which is Maximum Threshold. He does it around 8 o'clock every Saturday, so you can always tune in at his website at MaximumThreshold.net.
Yes.
But he's gonna be here with us for quite a bit of time. The second announcement is that we did lose our sponsor over at the Redux Beverage Cocaine Energy Drink. We got an email the other day from the owner of the company, which stated was that it was good, long, hard road that he was on, and he enjoyed everything and all the hard work that we did over the years, and he appreciated everything that we done. I don't know really. I don't want to go into great detail what's going on with it, though. I don't know if he is actually getting rid of the company, or if the company's sticking around, or if the company was sold and someone picked it up. There's so much stuff that's going around circulating. I can't really speculate on what's going on, though. But we did get our email, our walking papers, if you want to say.
Yeah.
Right now, we're in the process of looking for new sponsors to keep MSC rolling. That's the second announcement I got to make. I may be taking this back home, where we started, Dom, which I don't think Dom will have a problem with that. But the thing is that I really like what we got going on here at the studio. This is actually Dom's first time in the studio since we actually came here.
I'm very impressed.
He's been at the Lakewood studio, and that was just a storefront.
Yes.
You know, it was like some hole in the wall, but it worked for what we had to do.
Mm-hmm.
We're now in a studio, but it's kind of secluded where we can't see strangers walking by our studio.
That was fun. Fun.
It's like we're the animals inside the cage, and we're looking out at other animals or whatever.
Right next to a concert venue.
Right.
So you get the people who are drunk crawling out of the venue, throwing up all over the place, and showing their ass in the window and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Right. And then
watch your cars get stolen.
Right, or your car getting smashed in front of your studio, which happened to me when I was at Lakewood. It was Monday after. No, actually, it was a Wednesday afternoon or something like that. And me and Tom from Everything in Between went up to the studio to record some spots for his show. Mm-hmm. No one was in the studio, just me and Tom, and we're just recording all this stuff. We're doing one by one. We're getting this all done. We go to do the next one, and some car just plows the back of my van.
Damn.
And pushes it up against the landlord's car, and then Tom's car got smashed too, along with it. Mm-hmm. So there was 3 cars, and none of them were moving. Mm-hmm. And when the cops came, they asked the guy for insurance. He gave him some bogus insurance card.
Oh, I love doing that.
Yeah, I bet you do. He gave some bogus insurance card, so I had to pay for the whole repair of my vehicle to get done, which was the $500 deductible, which I didn't have at the time. That was fun. But yeah, Lakewood was a good place to do the show from. But we decided to move it to downtown Cleveland, and I've seen this place, and I fell in love.
I grew up in this neighborhood, too.
Did you really?
Yep. And right down the street here, probably like 7-8 blocks, you had a very, very popular killer that was over here.
Yeah.
Frank Spizak was right down the street here.
Oh, really?
The guy who killed all those guys over at Cleveland State.
Okay. Well, I didn't know that.
Right next to the Chinese restaurant. Not the one right around the corner, but one down towards 49th.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
my Chinese food at?
That's right. I drove past there. I took my daughter there. I was telling her the story because I grew up with that guy. And so I was at...
You grew up with the guy?
Yeah. So I'll tell you off the air because it's pretty wild.
Did you get into a lot of trouble with him?
No. Actually, we used to fight with the guy. He used to tell... I'll tell you later.
Okay, tell me off the air then.
Yeah, he just say he killed people. We were like, oh, you're a pussy.
Did you know about the killing?
He told us, but we didn't believe him.
Wow.
Because we were like, you're a pussy, man. We would trade punches with the guy. We'd trade punches in the chest, and we would lay this guy out. And we were kids, like 15, 16. And he was like, 20, 22, 23.
Yeah, but wouldn't you think that this guy would, kill you? I mean,
we just a pussy. We used to get high with him. That was it.
Okay. All right.
He had some killer weed.
But
he was fucked up in his head. But we didn't know he was cross-dressing and doing all this weird shit. We knew he was like really into Nazi stuff. But after all this happened, and he got taken away.
The swastikas and everything?
Oh, yeah. It was all in his house. It's all you saw in there. Flags and stuff, and he had articles. It was. I'll tell you off there, but
okay.
It was pretty crazy. After they took him away and stuff, it was like months later. We had people come. They were going to make a movie about his life, so they were talking to us, and they were going to have people play our character in the movie because we were part of the scenario that got him busted.
Oh. So when you were trading punches with this guy, what did he do?
We'd punch him, he'd fall down, he'd get back up, and he'd punch us, and we'd lay his ass up.
So it was like a punch and then a toke of weed, and then another punch, and then...
No, we were just saying, it was to see who can take the most.
Okay.
So we would just punch each other in the chest. We'd trade punches. You'd punch,
I know.
Kids punching the arms, we were doing the chest.
Okay. Well, surprised you didn't give the guy a heart attack.
Oh, fuck it.
You hit him hard enough in the right place, you can give someone a heart attack,
It was
right.
He was weird, man. But he was okay, though. We were really good.
But he actually killed people.
Yeah, he did.
How many people did he kill?
It was like 6 or 7.
Really?
Yeah.
Were they females or males, or were they a mixture of both?
All males.
All males?
Yeah.
Well, did he say why he did it?
He just hated him. He was very prejudiced. He was part of the.
So they were all black people?
Yes.
Really?
So we didn't see we didn't care about that shit. We didn't care what he did in his personal life. That all we knew was he had good weed, and his girlfriend was my best friend's mother's best friend. So it was a clique with my friend's family. And
did the police come to you and?
There was I'll tell you off the air.
Okay.
It's pretty wild. I don't want.
Wow.
I don't want to give no details.
Wow, that's
the guy
insane. That's insane. Though. I was going to ask you, how did he get busted?
Yeah, he was shooting at people outside his window with a shotgun.
Holy
shit! The cops came.
Wow. And this happened in this area.
Yeah, 49th. It's like 9 blocks down.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah. It's empty parking lot now.
I'd pick a...
Because he had bodies in the house.
So they tear the house down.
He told us he used to take a body and have it in a wheelbarrow, and every morning he would go around the neighborhood with his body in the wheelbarrow to air it out so it wouldn't stink up as bad in his house.
Wow.
We didn't believe this shit because we just thought he was just like me talking to you.
Right.
If you're telling me something, I'm like, oh, fuck you. You're talking shit.
Right.
So we didn't believe him.
That's what I'm thinking right now. You're talking shit to me right
this
now.
is God's honest truth.
Wow. So if I go get microfilm or microfiche of this stuff, it'd be in the newspaper?
Yes, it will.
Wow, dude. And we're like 9 blocks away from that. I do pick the right places to set up my shop at, don't I?
Yes.
Wow. I need to get a new realtor. That's what I need to do. 9 blocks away, we got a mass murderer. That's crazy.
Yeah, he was pretty bad.
Where did Anthony Solwell live?
Oh, that was down in East Cleveland.
Where was it at?
It was out.
Kinsman?
Yeah.
How far is Kinsman
like
from here?
105th.
How far is Kinsman from here? 10 minutes from here? So dude, I picked the right places, don't I? Wow. And everybody's like, this is kind of a safe area. It's not? Well, you're making me... That's my intern in the other room talking. So you're actually making me more comfortable now. You know that, right? I know. But it's a nice building, right?
It's a nice facility.
Right.
It has nice history in this neighborhood.
I wonder if anybody died in this building.
I don't know. I haven't heard that.
I heard it was like a machine shop at one point.
In this neighborhood, I used to run with a street gang out here, right down the street of 45th and Payne.
Right.
They were called Painkillers.
Are you serious?
I swear to God, when I was a kid, we used to run the gangs.
So was it like the Bloods and Crips of like back in the day?
Well, they didn't have the Bloods and Crips. I'm trying to think who they.
What
had
was it in
that?
that?
I'm trying to think of that the big gang, the big black gang. I can't remember the name of the
Kings.
No,
it was the Black Panthers.
No, it was nothing like that. No,
oh.
I can't remember what it was. Is you knew not to fuck with certain groups. No, it was an actual name of a group. You probably got to look it up online or something like that.
Yeah.
But what we do, cool thing about this neighborhood right here is you'd have people come from all over. People in New York would come down and fight. We'd go right down to Kirtland Park over here, where they got where they got the hill that goes down. They got like the little mountain has these like little ripples.
Right.
Go down. That's where we would meet up at the top of that hill there by the softball field.
Corey, I'm scared.
We would meet up there and it'd be like two gangs. It'd be like the BKO would be fighting against the PKO. BKO is a Brooklyn, BCO is the Brooklyn City Outlaws. And when you become an outlaw, it means you killed somebody in another gang.
Okay.
So I was running with this gang called the Painkiller Outlaws. They killed somebody, so they got tagged with the outlaw name. Now, just being there, my job was I had the nunchucks, and I fought. So
you were the kung fu fighter guy.
But the thing about fighting then, this is early 80s. When you would fight, I mean, it'd be cool. It'd be just like watching the Warriors and shit. You look at each other and you get ready to fight. The guy would say, "Let's go." And
like, evil look at your face.
It'd be like a fucking war. It'd be like Warriors, man.
I was like that one TV show where they fought each other. Yeah, with like sticks and all kinds of crap.
But seriously, we would fight. But when the person was down on the ground, you wouldn't go in there and fucking just pound on them and try to kill them. When you were down on the ground, you were out. And you went to the next person. They fought. It was like real tribal shit.
Really?
It was, man, but it was cool. And it got to the point, though, that we were just getting too old for this, and we just wanted to get high. We didn't want to fight
How old
anymore.
were you?
It was like, I don't know, 15, 16.
Really?
Yeah.
And you were like nunchuck fighting?
Fuck yeah, I was like fucking Bruce Lee's kid.
Really? Wow.
I was pretty good. I was skinny, and I was able to move around. And,
how skinny were you, though?
I don't know, probably 300 pounds.
300 pounds, and
but I was like 9 foot. I was 9'5".
9'5". More like 5'9".
Those are experiences that you think about back when you were a kid and some wild shit.
Those are memorable experiences, huh?
I remember we used to meet every Saturday night there over at the park over there, and some other gang would come in there. And
park snatch.
No, you'd have like I said, you have from different cities. Right. They'd come from out of state just to come over there to fight in that area there. You'd fight until the cops came, and everybody just scattered off like little roaches.
That's insane, though.
That shit you don't hear about. Now it's totally different. I mean, there was the gangs. What they would do is they would go into the schools, and they'd go in there with a gun. They'd start shooting. They'd say race riot. They'd say that shit, and hell breaks loose.
Oh, man. It's like May Day.
Oh, man,
like back in the day.
They would just pick a fucking whatever day.
They don't care what day it was.
Back then, we would just walk in schools. Like one of the schools we used to go in on 55th Street,
right,
was Wilson Junior High or whatever it was.
Right.
So we would go in there, and we would just start getting fights over there just out of the blue for the hell of it, because that's what we lived at. But then it'd be some idiot who would come in there with a gun, and everybody just scattered off. And here's a funny story. When I was there, my friend was with this girl.
Right.
He was going to school there, and his girl kept fucking with him. And he had a lighter in his hand, and she kept fucking with him. She goes, you fuck with me again, I'm going to burn your hair. And so she was fucking with him. He turned that lighter on, and he was just fucking around with her. He went by her whole fucking... She had real long hair on her ass. It all went a big-ass flame. So she's running
like Michael Jackson?
Hall. Yeah, she's running down the hall with this fucking flame going behind her and shit.
That's funny.
And there was this guy in this wheelchair. He was one of the security guys, like a mall guy, whatever. And what he did was he would chase down guys who were like cutting classes in his wheelchair. So he'd be racing down the halls with his fucking wheelchair. These guys would take books and they throw it at him. They fucking try to knock him off his wheelchair, but he would chase them motherfuckers.
That's funny.
The only fucking down with the school with the fucking thickest piece in the glory hole. That's about it.
That's right.
Okay, who we got on the line?
Motherfucker.
Who we got on the line?
It's Joe.
Joe. Okay.
Yeah, Joe Mama.
Okay.
Joe Mama.
So what can we do for you, Joe Mama?
What's up?
Who's this fag you with, bro?
Where? Next to me? That's Chris.
Yeah. Now I'm talking about the Indian next to you.
They're in Cleveland Indian? Wait, it was over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, see how red he is? So what's up, man?
Right, look.
Why can't I'm looking at the camera?
What's
Nothing, man. What's shaking, Bacon?
Where you at, bro?
I'm here in downtown Cleveland.
Oh shit! You finally left your house. Holy shit, dude! in your kitchen. I mean studio.
That's
your
right.
living room. I mean studio.
That's the studio. That's where all the magic happens.
Where's Mike fucking Strong, brother?
He's got his woman tonight. He said he's going to try to make it down here.
Bro?
I'm going to try to get him down here on Friday nights. It's not going to be a regular, but we're shooting for next week to start to bring him in here.
Yeah, but bro, at least you're in a fucking basement studio, man. I beat your kitchen.
That's it. Hey, this is a real... This
isn't a basement studio, buddy.
This is a real deal here.
Yeah.
I'm not talking to you, brother. I'm talking to Dom. Shut the fuck up.
All right, well, I'm not talking to you either. All right. Have a nice day, buddy. Okay? All right, good night. All right, who was that?
That was Joe Mama.
Joe Mama? Okay. Well, Joe Mama, have a nice day. Well, anyways, you were talking about your Kung Fu experiences.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's up now? Was there any other crazy nonsense that you've done?
We used to rob trains.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, we were fucking robbing trains, stealing, because they were... Oh, you want to hear this?
I want to hear this story. Yeah.
So you were able to... Back then, they had trains that came through Cleveland carrying beer, cases and cases of beer.
Right.
We would have bags and bags of dynamite caps.
Right.
And you would see these trains come down. You would know what time they come by every week, same time. You'd throw these dynamite caps on the fucking railroad tracks. Train roll over. Pow, pow, pow. The train would stop. They'd stop and they'd be going through all their systems, check to find out what's going on. It gives you the perfect time to pop the locks. You open up the doors. Be cases galore of beer. You'd be there on your mopeds and your bicycles.
You know exactly which one to go to get the beer?
Because it'd say, like, Schlitz. And shit like that. On the fucking, pop the lock, you take your beer, you get on your moped, and you ride off in the sunset.
You were riding mopeds back
Fuck yeah.
Really?
I had one of those French ones that had the engine on the front.
So instead of horses, you were riding mopeds?
Yes. So
Jesus Christ.
we had 10 speeds in mopeds, robbing trains.
And where was this at?
Down the street.
Are you serious?
Down 71st and St. Clair?
Wow.
Yep. Right by the railroad tracks.
That's insane, dude. I don't understand how you do that.
That's growing up, man.
So what did you put on the track?
Dynamite caps. They were round. They look like
the little pressure caps.
Yeah, they look like a dollar coin.
Right.
They're round. They're like maybe about a quarter-inch thick or whatever. Train run over, they blow up.
How many did you put on the train track?
Like 3 or 4.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you put like a dozen of them on or something like that.
You don't want to fuck the train up. They won't come back.
Yeah, well, it has to come back. There's a track there. It has to.
I know, but you don't want to fuck the track up. Because that's right there, man. When you got the beer coming down, that's like party time. You look at the clock and say, shit, it's 7 o'clock at night. Almost 7 o'clock. Choo choo! You're like, fuck yeah, beer time.
That's insane, though. All right, listen, we're going to take our first break. Well, actually, this should be our first break, but we're going to take a break real quick, and we'll come back, and we got a little bit more. I have another announcement that I'm going to make here in a few minutes about some other stuff, too, so don't go nowhere. You're listening to Uncensored Net Noise on morningshowcentral.com.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those kids were fast as lightning. In fact, it was a little bit frightening. But they fought with expert timing. There were funky Chinamen from funky Chinatown. They were chopping them up. They were chopping them down.
Uncensored Net Noise. Every Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern on Morning Show Central Radio Network. morningshowcentral.com. Got time in your hands?
Oh, fuck! Ow! Ow! Oh! Ow!
What?
Oh! Ow!
Send us an email. Hit the Contact Us page on morningshowcentral.com. You're listening to Uncensored Net Noise. User-friendly and ready to serve. morningshowcentral.com. If you have a product or service, let people know about it. Get your message out there and advertise on MSC Radio Network. It's easier than you think, and the whole planet is listening. Find out how you can advertise. Email Chris at morningshowcentral.com. Call the show toll free. 1-888-668-0742. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network on morningshowcentral.com. If you're looking for the best in musical equipment, recording gear, sound reinforcement, and more, Guitar Center has you covered. Guitar Center, located at 26635 Brook Park Road in North Olmsted, has the tools of your trade with the largest selection of music and sound gear in the area. They cater to your musical needs and have the knowledge to help you out. Guitar Center in North Olmsted. morningshowcentral.com uses them. You should too. Need to know more? Go to guitarcenter.com.
MSC Radio Network has just tweeted the following. This bowel movement won't come out.
Check us out on Twitter at twitter.com/MSC Radio Network. User-friendly and ready to serve. morningshowcentral.com. Looking for reliable and affordable Shoutcast audio or video hosting? JWN Media offers complete Shoutcast hosting solutions for business or personal use. All plans come with full listener stats, custom web scripts for implementing your service into your existing website, full server control, super fast network, and huge bandwidth limits, a 99.5% uptime guarantee, and friendly, knowledgeable support personnel dedicated to making your hosting experience fun and easy. With plans starting at only $3 a month, you have no excuse not to get a server of your own. Plus, with the option to add auto DJ and on-demand services, you can be confident your station will be all it can be. Custom plans are also available at their website. Simply visit jwnmedia.com and click the Shoutcast hosting link to get started right now.
This is President Barack Obama, and you're listening to MSC Radio Network.
Hey, local bands and unsigned artists. What if I told you there was a place in Cleveland where you can get your merch made and have it sold in one location? What if I said you could bring your CDs and tickets to upcoming shows to this location? And what if I said you could do live acoustic sets at this location? I bet you're thinking there's no such place in Cleveland. Guess what? You'd be wrong. Contact Rick Navario at Rock City, Cleveland, and tell him you need merch made and you want to sell it in his store. Now, how cool is that? You can tell your fans to come down and get your stuff, and I think he'd ship your products to your fans. And he's local. Contact Rick Navario at Rock City, Cleveland today. 216-622-0377. That's 216-622-0377. Got time on your hands?
Oh, fuck! Ow! Ow! Oh! Ow!
What?
Oh! Ow!
send us an email. Hit the Contact Us page on morningshowcentral.com. You're listening to Uncensored Net Noise. Check out Uncensored Net Noise every Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, right here. Uncensored Net Noise on morningshowcentral.com. There's more to life than mindless entertainment. You'll find out right after our show. Welcome back to Uncensored Net Noise. It's Uncensored Net Noise. Welcome back to Uncensored Net Noise. Live on morningshowcentral.com. If you'd like to call the show, 1-888-668-0742.
Seen it coming
previously on Uncensored Net Noise.
I feel weird as a pastor introducing a band called Demons Within. I think I can reach these guys. I do. I think we're going to have like a sit-down later.
Fuck yeah, motherfuckers. Are we having a good time on fucking Uncensored Net Noise fucking birthday bash? Let me fucking hear it for Chris way in the back, motherfuckers. Get it up. It's always a good time coming out for the birthday bash. All right. We got a little errant music there. All right. For you guys who don't know, over here, this motherfucker here, it's our new fucking guitar player, Mason. We're going to let him start this one off. We haven't played this song in a long fucking time. This one is entitled Dethroned from Life. Like my puppets, they no control for you. No conscience thought, I tell you what to do.
If our show were a chick, we'd flash you our tits.
Baby, I don't swing that way, especially not with old guys.
Welcome back to Uncensored Net Noise.
All right, we're back. You want to call the show, the number's 888-668-0742, or get to the website, morningshowcentral.com. Jump in the chat, I'm in there right now. That bed right there, that promo we just played for the show, the intro coming back in, that kind of fits with us right now because we're old guys.
Oh, yeah.
So, 6 years, Dom.
6 years?
6 years. It's been.
Damn.
6 freaking years. We're going on 7 years, man, in September.
Wow.
So.
Time flies, man.
Yep.
It really does.
Mm-hmm. It's insane, though. I mean, I remember when we started this whole thing, it was in the dining room of my house, and we were just, doing
the Rovers thing.
Right, yeah, doing the Rovers Army crap or whatever the hell it was. And it sort of picked, it sort of got some steam there, and, we're like, oh, okay, cool. And then, we were getting like some accolades from Rover there for a little while on his show, and then all of a sudden they started bashing us, and we said, fuck it, we're going to do our own thing.
Yeah.
And that's when we started, Uncensored Net Noise. And it just snowballed from there. Mm-hmm. And look where we're at now. You're writing for the Examiner. I got my own studio. I'm producing shows out of here. You got a very successful show going on. I think 6 years of doing this is, really paid off for both of us, though. Mm-hmm. So, and it's only fitting to end this bitch with my co-host.
Yep.
So, if that's the thing, and that's a big thing, though. I mean, we may be, like I said, we may be taking this home, and if I have taken it home, I don't know if I'm going to bring it back. Because that's announcement number 2. I've been sitting around thinking about it for a long time, and I don't know exactly what the game plan is. I'm going to probably just stick it out until June, as much as I possibly can here. Once June comes, I'm probably just going to end up, either just taking it home or something. It may be even sooner than that, though. It may even be like April or May or something like that. I take it home. All depends on what's going on. Once I figure that out, I'll make my decision if I want to keep it going or not. I really like to keep it here and keep moving along with what we're doing because in the pit of my stomach, man, I have this feeling that we're almost there.
Yeah.
We're at the top. When we're at the top of this roller coaster, and that bitch just ran out of gas.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I understand.
And we just need that little tiny little shove, and then we're going to go down the hill.
Yeah.
And then we're going to go back up again, and down the hill. And it's just like we're stuck at the top, and no one wants to give us a push.
Whatever happened? Like there was a Cleveland net station. They were called Cleveland Hits. Do you ever know what happened to them?
I think they up and left too, or something. Yeah, they're not around anymore either. So I have no idea. There was another internet radio station that was in town, Sports Talk Cleveland, I think it was, or something like that. They're no longer around, I don't think. I think we're like the oldest internet radio station around.
Damn.
So, yeah. I mean, I hate to see it.
I think you need to link like with Time Warner or something like that.
I need something, man. I need a huge ass sponsor. That's what I need right now, or 4 individual sponsors to take care of what we need to take care of over
Or
here.
3 good hookers to work for you.
Exactly. They can stand on the street corner and just hook all day for me and bring me the money.
Right.
Right.
Come dumpster galore.
Exactly. Yeah. Empty them at the end of the month.
I'm just saying, hey.
Anybody out there?
If it pays, they could, ATM,
10%, man, I'll give you.
Ass to mouth, man.
Right? Ass to mouth. That's it.
Yep.
So, I mean, that's where we stand right now. I talked to Otter from PX, same way. He helped start this thing too, and he doesn't care if we went back home, but he said he doesn't want to stay there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I get where he's saying. We came from. We're taking a giant step back.
Yeah, I understand.
So. I don't want to take that giant step back, but if
sometimes
I have to,
sometimes you got to take a step back to refigure your plans of what you're going to do and reshape your goals.
Right.
Now, I think I know what your goal is, but I think you got enough shit here where you could actually turn into something else.
Right.
And this could be a minor to something bigger that you can do.
Exactly. I just need someone to back me. That's it right now. I mean, and we support the local music here in Cleveland. We support all the local bands here in Cleveland. We show them a lot of love here in Cleveland. We support what they do and everything. I just hope the bands, they support what we do too.
Turn this into a nonprofit and turn this into like a school.
For what? Broadcasting?
Yep. Go against other idiots online.
Yeah, they got OCB already.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm saying go against them, man. Anyone can open up a school. All you gotta do is know what you're doing and get some.
All you need is someone to accredit it from a school to actually be the dean of the school or whatever the case may be. So, hey Spence, you want to be the dean of MSC? Hell yeah! All right, well go get your damn degree already, and come back. Spence, our intern from Ohio Center for Broadcasting, taking notes in the other room. Yeah, so that's the goal. I mean, that's what we're going to be planning on doing. So we'll see what happens along the ways, and I hope to God that when I start calling on people when we do move, they're able to come and help us lug all this shit up out of here.
You know what's going to happen? It'd be you, the woman, and the kid.
It's it.
Moving it all.
That's Shannon. I'm sorry, babe, but I think it's going to be just us moving this shit out of here. So we'll see what happens. Your buddy's calling back. I don't know. Should I take his phone call?
Yeah, bring him on.
Should I put him on? Really? I don't know. You can't look. You're on hold right now. You're hearing my voice. That doesn't mean I'm just going to put you on the air right now. He's steadily talking right now. So yeah, he was, but I haven't put him up on the air yet. So I can actually hear him in my my ear right now, but no one at home can hear him. So I don't know if I should bring him on the air or not, because he did call. He did tell me to shut up. So maybe I can leave him on hold for a couple minutes. Maybe he can learn his lesson, and then I'll pot him up and talk to him a little bit. So your show, MT. So how's it going?
It's 7 years kicking still.
That's about 6 years.
Oh, we're doing. It's 2005.
No, we both started at the same time.
Yeah.
So it's 6 years.
Damn, I like to think 7.
No, it's going to be 7.
It's like 9 months in conception.
He hung up.
The show's still doing as good as it's always been. Always got kick-ass celebrities, rock stars, week after week. If usually pulling 3 to 4 a show,
right?
And they're always, it's our 3-hour show, and it's
right. So, I mean, who was the last celebrity you had on the show?
I think it was Mandy Line. I think he was the last one.
I listened to that interview, and it was pretty good, though. The guy was crazy, talking about tapeworms and stuff.
Yes. That was a diets. There's new diets out there.
So he eats tapeworms to get to lose weight?
No, he was sick.
Okay.
And I was telling him about it converted into diets somehow in a conversation.
Right.
And I said there's a new diet out. It's called the tapeworm diet. I think it's everybody should be taking this. I mean, it's real easy. I mean, you can lose a lot of weight off it, and when you want to get done off it, all you do is take a glass of milk to your mouth, and a tapeworm will come out. You grab it, and you pull it out, and you're done.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Did he buy it?
Yeah.
Is he actually going to use the tape?
I don't think so.
You don't think so, though?
Yeah.
That would be cool, though. Check back in 6 months to see if he's dead or alive. Uncensored Net Noise, you're on the air. What's up?
Yo, Dom, this is Non-Phil from the Bayou.
Non Phil Anselmo. What's going on?
What's going on? Whoa, Jack, where's your gator skin loincloth, Jack?
I'm wearing my gator skin loincloth. It's underneath my
Man of Warrior
Fruit Looms.
style.
Hey, check this out. Speaking of that, on Maximum Threshold, I think next week we have Ross the Boss is going to be on the show.
Who's that?
Well,
Guitarist from Manowar.
Goes in your customized gator skin. You got the customized studio.
That's right.
Maximum Threshold on TuneIn Radio as well. Come on.
Come back.
What are we talking CB terms here now? Breaker 19.
Breaker 19. Radio check.
Shut the fuck up, you fat fucking slob. I'll kick you in the face, you faggot. You motherfucker. You cocksucker.
Are you done?
You got a fan.
I know. He's my biggest fan now.
That's it?
Yeah, and he hangs up. Calls me a cocksucker and hangs up. He wanted to get the last word in, I guess.
He did, didn't he?
Yeah. Nice thing about it is that, I got caller ID. I can see when he calls back.
Yeah.
So that's cool. So I'll know when he calls back, and then I can get the last word in next time when he calls. So I'll be waiting for him. All right. I got a couple stories here we're going to talk about real quick. I got Oklahoma City Police. They found a loaded handgun in a woman's private parts.
That's one hot snatch.
Yeah, exactly. Now, before I start this, I posted something up on the Uncensored Net Noise Facebook page about tattoos.
Yeah.
Okay. And it has to do with guns. All right. Do you remember? Do you ever see those tattoos with the two guns that are pointing down to the vagina?
Yeah.
I think it's the dumbest thing ever.
They're supposed to be like guns, man. You got your 6-shooters.
Is that saying like, look here, I have HIV or something?
No, it's not supposed to be pointing to that. It's like, they're guns, man. Like, I'm a gunslinger. I'm badass.
Yeah, right.
I believe I can fly.
The clap is here. It's what it's pointing to. So, I mean, I seen those damn things, and I'm like, who in their right mind would get, those type of tattoos? Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the strippers do, but the thing is, I can't figure out. The tramp stamp's been around for many, many years. Mm-hmm. Is this the new version of like the Vag badge or something like that?
Yes, it is.
So instead of like having the thing on your back, you got things pointing to your vagina or whatever the hell it is.
That reminds me of a song.
Okay, what is it?
She got a picture on her snatch. Ooh, it looks so pretty. It was a picture of a bulldog.
Okay. And a picture of a bulldog.
Don't ask me. I don't know what it is.
Where'd the bulldog come into
I have no idea. That reminded me of a bulldog, I guess.
A bulldog? But yeah, when you get these tattoos, the tramp stamp is on your back and everything, and then now it's like the new trend is
what's the tramp stamp you got on your back? Is it a Target?
I have no idea.
Place delivery here?
Right, exactly. But the thing is that you have the old school tramp stamp, and I guess this is the new trend that's going on with these gunslinger.
I thought it was that
things.
shit on the side of their neck by their ear.
Oh,
weird,
them things too.
Yeah.
And then what are those big ass huge gauges that people put in their ears?
Yeah, well, that's been around.
I know it has though. But that's like, you ever see that show Freak Show?
Yeah.
On what channel is that on?
It's on
A&E or something like that. One of them stupid channels though, where this guy's got like 1,000 pieces of like jewelry in his face or whatever the case may be, a bunch of piercings and all that. And then you got the other dude that swallows a sword and sticks like big ass needles in his eyes and it comes out his ass or whatever.
I knew a chicken to swallow a sword.
I bet. Did you say you needed a chick that swallowed a sword?
I got a song about it.
All right, let's hear it.
Want to hear it? Here it goes.
Okay.
She was the chick that had a sword in her mouth.
Okay. And so the show that's on this channel or whatever the case may be, they have like a bunch of like crazy like actors or whatever the heck
I've
it is.
seen the previews. I haven't had a chance to actually watch the whole thing.
Right. I mean, I'm not really a big fan of it though.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, with these tattoos and all this other stuff, that these women are getting though, I think it's like really it's slutty.
Yeah.
Like especially like around your vagina, and then they have the tattoos. I noticed this other one. There's a tattoo of this chick that has her whole vagina tattooed.
Yeah.
I mean, why would you do that? Like a picture of your face on her vagina or something like that? I mean, what exactly is that all about, though? I have no...
Here, it's all about this.
All right.
She liked pretty pussy. It much better with a picture.
Okay. So you have to draw a picture, a diagram to how to get to the twat, I guess?
Sometimes you just got to do that, man.
Would you get? I mean, if
you're from the South, they don't know where they're going.
Let me ask you this though: Would you let your girl get a picture of like whatever on her snatch?
If she wanted it, honey, she can put anything she wants on her body.
God.
I support her.
I know you do, but I mean, what if your woman went to a tattoo shop?
Yeah.
And she got a tattoo, but it was like a picture of like her favorite singer on her snatch.
Like Leonardo DiCaprio?
Right. So whoever her favorite actor or her band is or whatever, and she wanted to get her favorite person, but she got it on her vagina.
What if I got Kurt Cobain tattooed on my nut?
Well, I don't know how would she feel about that.
I don't know. See, it'd be the same thing if she got Leonardo. What if I got Leonardo and we had matching tattoos?
You guys are
We had them both looking at each other, so we were having sex. It'd be like Leonardo be kissing himself.
Oh, God. Uncensored Net Noise, you're on the air. What's up?
Smash that guitar into a million pieces.
What's up, Vince?
Take it away from that child over there. Smash it.
Hey, I was rocking
out.
out.
What's going on, man? How are you doing? I'm just kidding, Dom. I enjoy your songs.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Me neither.
So let me ask you this, Vince, real quick. If your girl got a tattoo on her vagina of like Leonardo DiCaprio, what would you do?
I would deport her to the Jersey Shore.
So if you're going down on her with Leonardo, it'd be like making out with Leonardo.
No tattoo on vagina. No.
What about the guns? The gun tattoos I'm talking about. What do you think of those?
Depends on what kind of gun.
I don't need any help to find where the target is. I don't need a gun pointing to it. I know what I'm shooting for. No pun intended.
Right, exactly. What about the tramp stamps? Do you like tramp stamps?
No, I personally think tattoos are gay. I think they're distracting.
Right.
On a woman, of course. Like, because if you got like a really hot chick with like a hot body, like I don't want to see a bunch of billboards all over it. You know what I mean?
True.
It's like seeing it's like seeing a nice, like mountainside or countryside, and then like as you're panning over, you see like a Walmart. It just fucks up the natural beauty of the whole thing.
Right. Exactly.
I mean, tattoos are cool. I do like them. Like if like one's done like really well. Like I've seen some people with like cool tattoos, but I would never be, dumb enough to get one.
What if it was a smiley face on her asshole? Would you allow her to do that?
On her starfish?
Balloon knot. Sure, why not?
Okay. All right.
That'd be kind of funny. I guess I would chuckle at that. I've never spit on a smiley face before, so we'll see what happens.
All right. So what'd you call in for, Vince?
Just to break up the monotony.
Okay.
What the hell's going on over there today?
All kinds of crazy nonsense, dude. We're talking about we're getting ready to talk about this woman that's got a gun hidden in her private parts. Actually, she stuck it up in her vagina.
In her vajayjay.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, well, you got dead cats and fat woman folds and guns and cunts. So I don't know what the world is coming to. It seems it gets shittier and stranger by the moment.
It's the apocalypse. It's coming, man.
Maybe all this was going on the whole time in like dark corners, and fucking rural houses and shit. And now that we have the interwebs and Facebook, it all gets brought to the forefront. Like maybe all this shit's been going on the whole time.
It's DARPA, dude. It's DARPA.
we just have a flashlight on the pile of shit now.
Right. It's DARPA, dude. It's that DARPA conspiracy that's going around right now, saying that they're implanting chips into soldiers so they can control them and all this other crap. So I think I think we're all dead. And then, we really don't know what's going on, and we're like the last morons that are left on the planet, and that's it. And everybody forgot about us.
How many billion people are on Earth?
I don't know.
That's a lot of people to be.
Well, yeah, we got passed over. We're like the stepchild of, everybody, I guess. We're the idiots.
If aliens were like really intelligent, if there was like some really, really intelligent, futuristic society of creatures out there, and they were watching, would you ever land on this chunk of shit we call Earth? Would you ever, park your UFO, put the kickstand out, lean it over, and walk out and be like, hey, I got to meet these people?
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think you would if they're able to, for interplanetary travel.
Right.
There's no way they would land on here if they had any inkling of what kind of retarded, redundant morons we are.
Right, exactly. I agree. Also, that tattoo is from Boondock Saints. That's what the guns, the two guns.
Yeah,
it's from Boondock Saints. That's what it's for. What it
God.
is. Yeah.
What an overrated piece of crap movie that was.
Right. I agree.
It was cool. It was just so cool. Fuck that movie. And fuck Troy Duffy, the director. He got completely blacklisted because he thought he made that movie, and then he was like God's gift to the movie industry, and Hollywood basically said, no, you don't.
Right.
So all he's done since then is what? Boondock Saints 2?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Did you hear that Clerks 3 is coming out?
Oh God, give it a rest.
Yeah.
Kevin Smith.
Yeah, he's actually making a part 3 to that movie. He tweeted a picture out a couple hours ago saying something about it's been 20 years since the last one. He says, and I started writing it, and he posted a picture online of the first page of the script.
Just stop. Crawl. Just hang out at that comic shop. Be thankful that you're on TV at all. Just stop.
Right. So
I don't really. Who the fuck wants to see Clerks 3?
I don't know. I mean, I thought Clerks 1 was pretty good, but then it started getting a little bit monotonizing, I guess. And
Clerks 1 was pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Part 2 kind of was
like the Kevin Smith movies are the way the dialogue is delivered at such a rapid pace. It's like everybody knows that the other actors. It doesn't feel like people talking. It just feels like they're reading their lines as fast as they can.
Right, exactly.
And it's like really distracting and annoying to me. I don't know why.
Right. The other thing he said on Facebook too is that it was like 20 years since he's done this movie, and now he's thinking about your buddy's trying to call back in too. He can hold on a second. He's trying to.
Oh, the one that was cussing you out.
Yeah, well, whoever that guy is, I don't care. He's trying to reevaluate, Clerks 1 and 2, and then he's going to see what he can do as far as refreshing Clerks 3 and making it one of the kick-ass movies of the summer. He said.
I mean, Dom, you're like a bump on a log over there.
I'm listening. I'm absorbing all this in.
Smith?
He doesn't like Kevin Smith.
No, I like Kevin Smith. Yeah.
Do you?
I watched a bunch of his stuff, especially him with Jay when they're going out doing their concert and stuff. Man, they're doing their spoken word thing.
Do you watch?
Really cool.
Do you watch his comic book show after Walking Dead?
Very seldomly, but I've watched a bunch of them though.
Really?
They're okay.
Yeah. I've caught a couple of them.
If that show was on any other time slot, it would be
huge.
It would be nothing.
Yeah.
That's true.
It happens to be on after the biggest show on TV.
Can we pirate that signal for our show right after Walking Dead? Can we do that?
If you can get on...
You should look into that.
I'll give you a little clue. Justin TV and Ustream, there were two... That's how I watch it at home. I watch it on my Roku. And I watch it there. All you got to do is you tag the Ustream feed with The Walking Dead on there, you'll get a shitload of people watching your show here.
Really?
Yeah.
How did like Lex Luthor and all those? How did all those supervillains like patch into the satellite feed and get their ransom demands on every TV ever? I'd love to have that power. That'd be amazing.
Bastard Bunny.
Dr. Evil.
Yeah, Bastard Bunny in the chat room said that the Walking Dead sucks ass. He doesn't like it.
Well, that's debate. It is a zombie, Gravy and I call it a zombie soap opera.
Yeah, that's
and
what it
I mean, that's exactly what it is.
The zombies are secondary in the movie. It's
like General Hospital for zombies,
Yeah.
basically.
You got to look past the whole zombie thing and look at the plot behind it.
Right.
Yeah, I mean that's the coolest thing. Everybody digs the human interaction, and it's an amazing show for one fact above all is people talk about it because people love to put themselves in that position. Like everybody says, what would you do and how would you handle yourself in that? And so it's like in that regard, it's genius because people love to state their opinion about it. It's like a show that lends itself to 1,000,001 opinions. I watch it every week. I dig it. I think it's ridiculous at times, and
like you said,
zombie.
Like you said though, you said that it's like a soap opera. You're right, but it's like like I said though, the whole soap opera thing. It's like every week Luke and Laura die. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Man, when they were on, they were like on 81, 82.
They're still on there right now.
Are they?
Oh yeah, my mom watches that damn thing. Every time I go to her house, she's watching General Hospital, and Luke and Laura's on there and shit. So. I'm like, but with The Walking Dead, it's like, every week Luke and Laura die.
How about Sons of Anarchy?
That's a good show. I like that show now.
That's sort of like The Walking Dead, but for bikers.
Yeah, that's a good show.
Because people die in every
really
episode.
Good. I've heard really good things about that show.
I think the whole zombie thing, like I said, it's a big, it's huge right now, and it's going to eventually die off like all the others. All the other little fads that go on.
Yeah.
And then this, The Walking Dead will be no more.
Vampires will be back.
Yeah, vampires will be back or something. Or something crazy or whatever the case may be. And it'd be really huge in the news.
I don't know if vampires are ever going to make a comeback from the damage that's been done with the Twilight shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if that damage can ever be repaired to how shitty and just like how gay and metro and fruity it's gotten. I mean, it's going to take I don't know what it's going to take. It's going to take the biggest turnaround of a genre or subgenre or whatever you want to call it for vampires to come back from the brink of, San Francisco or wherever, the most gays in the country are these days.
My daughter she just got the new one, the new Twilight, what is it called? Twilight? I don't know either. Whatever it's called. The last one, Breaking Dawn, I think it is. I think that's the last one or something like that. And she goes, Dad, do you want to watch it with me? I go, no, I don't want to watch this piece of shit movie with you.
You ever watch any movies that Kristen Stewart was in other than that one?
No. What's that about?
I haven't watched those.
I saw her. She played in a movie with it's called The Runaways, when she actually played Joan Jett, and she makes out with Cherry Curry. And that's the bitch who played Sherry was she was named after a city. What the hell's that little actress name? Daytona, or what the fuck's her name?
I had never seen this before.
I don't remember the girl's name. She played in fucking Dakota Fanning.
Oh, okay.
She made out with her.
Okay, I get you.
It's worth watching the movie, man. Kristen does a good job, man. I mean, I don't watch the Twilight shit, but I watched her in there. I watched her make out with Dakota Fanning. Dakota's, man, she's still young, so it's kind of weird watching her. But
hey, I got something for you real quick, Vince. Corey told me in the chat, he goes, fuck that guy. He says Boondock Saints was awesome, and Clerks was hilarious. And he said, and Daryl from The Walking Dead is fucking dead.
Daryl from The Walking Dead is fucking dead.
Yeah,
he's not dead.
And Daryl on The Walking Dead is a Boondock. What does that say? No, that's wrong. He just basically he's saying
Daryl, the actor that plays Daryl was
Boondock. Yeah, he was the guy that was on Boondock Saints. Yeah, okay, I get it now. All right, it didn't make any sense there at first though.
So it's like
Yeah.
No, I've watched Boondock Saints, and I didn't say Clerks sucks. I think the first Clerks movie was okay, but like that dude's milking it. You know, like, I mean, it's natural because he's as fucking large as a cow, so he's going to have the same tendencies. So he's just milking the fuck out of the only thing he's got. He's probably talked a bunch of shit about George Lucas and all the bullshit that he pulled, but he's doing the same thing. He's just milking what was successful for him. It's like, dude, write something new. Even if it takes you 10 years, just write something new. Write something that's worth a shit.
Right, exactly.
Don't just rest on your laurels and make Clerks 3. And Boondock Saints, come on. If the director and writer of that movie was in any way talented, he would have gone on and done something else. But that dude was a one-hit wonder. He was a one-trick pony. You know, I kind of enjoyed the first Boondock Saints, and then I heard people blow it up like it was the greatest thing since sliced bread, and I'm like, this movie's not that great.
Well, the problem is with movies, real quick, the problem with movies, and I think, Dom, you'll agree with me, though, the problem with it is that there's a lot of people out there rehashing old movies. Like The Wizard of Oz, it's coming out. There's a new, like, Wizard of Oz 2, like a remake or a sequel to it, or something. I don't know how the hell they're going to do this. And, like, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, that's another one that they try to capitalize on and see how much that thing failed. So that's the problem. They need to start coming out with
Jackson version. Ugh.
Yeah, right, exactly. They need to start creating more versions. And you know what? The other thing, look, I love superheroes.
I want to see The Wiz 2.
The Wiz 2?
Yeah. They have The Wiz 2 out yet?
No. Is it out? There is a Wiz 2.
Oh, that was with Brandy. Wasn't Brandy in it?
Oh, really?
Well, The Wiz 3.
The Wiz 3 then. But anyways, I mean, that's the problem with, you know, these movies. And like I said, don't get me wrong about superheroes. I like superheroes, but they're making a lot of movies about them. They need to, like, back away from them for a couple years, you know, and then come out with
Hollywood will go. Hollywood
where the trends are.
They have no morals. There are no ethics. They don't care. I mean, they just don't.
It's like us.
Trust me, they don't care. Whatever's big at the time, they will milk it until it's done, and they'll rehash it later on whenever it becomes semi-popular again. That's like the dirty business side of movies taking over. And when people only have the business to rely on, and there is no more art, there is no more creativity flowing, they'll lean back on the business part. They'll lean back on what made money and what formula made money. I mean, it just. In America I'm not like knocking America, but I am here. It's like worse in America than anywhere else. Look at The Office. The Office was an English show.
It was a shitty show.
Steve Merchant made. It was on for 2 seasons, and they did a series finale on the original BBC version of The Office.
Right.
Then it came to America. They did an American remake, and what did it do? 10 seasons.
Yeah,
they'll beat it all into the ground, man.
Right, exactly.
And they care not. The comic book thing, especially, they care not about comic fans that supported these stories that made the movie even possible.
Well,
they'll butcher.
But they already made a gay superhero already. There's already a gay superhero. Who'd they turn gay? The Lantern, the Green Lantern, or something like that? And
yeah, I think Green Lantern was turned into a fruit.
Right, exactly. So, I mean, you know, they have no morals, like you said, though. And it's sort of like us, too. Like Dom said, we don't have any morals when we do this shit here, so it doesn't matter. All right, Vince, I'm going to let you go, dude. We got to take a break.
All right, brother. Thanks for taking my call.
All right, thanks.
Have a good one, man.
All right, real quick, we're going to take a break here, and when we come back, we got a bunch of other stories we're going to talk about. We haven't even touched any of this stuff yet.
I got some new songs unleashed to the world.
And Dom's got a bunch of songs he wants to
I already dropped 3 in my basic mixtape tonight.
All right, we'll be right back. You listen to Uncensored Net Noise on morningshowcentral.com.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network. Don't touch that mouse, or we'll come to your home and pistol whip you. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network. Right here on morningshowcentral.com.
Hey, this is Steve Snyder from Twisted Sister, and you're listening to Uncensored Net Noise.
If you're looking for the best in musical equipment, recording gear, sound reinforcement, and more, Guitar Center has you covered. Guitar Center, located at 26635 Brook Park Road in North Olmsted, has the tools of your trade with the largest selection of music and sound gear in the area. They cater to your musical needs and have the knowledge to help you out. Guitar Center in North Olmsted. morningshowcentral.com uses them. You should too. Need to know more? Go to guitarcenter.com.
You want a date?
I'm gonna puke on you.
Gee, I don't think I have a price for that.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network right here on morningshowcentral.com. If you have a product or service, let people know about it. Get your message out there and advertise on MSC Radio Network. It's easier than you think, and the whole planet is listening. Find out how you can advertise. Email Chris at morningshowcentral.com. Looking for reliable and affordable Shoutcast audio or video hosting? JWN Media offers complete Shoutcast hosting solutions for business or personal use. All plans come with full listener stats, custom web scripts for implementing your service into your existing website, full server control, super fast network, and huge bandwidth limits, a 99.5% uptime guarantee, and friendly, knowledgeable support personnel dedicated to making your host experience fun and easy. With plans starting at only $3 a month, you have no excuse not to get a server of your own. Plus, with the option to add auto DJ and on-demand services, you can be confident your station will be all it can be. Custom plans are also available at their website. Simply visit jwnmedia.com and click the Shoutcast hosting link to get started right now. Hey, local bands and unsigned artists. What if I told you there was a place in Cleveland where you can get your merch made and have it sold in one location? What if I said you could bring your CDs and tickets to upcoming shows to this location? And what if I said you could do live acoustic sets at this location? I bet you're thinking there's no such place in Cleveland. Guess what? You'd be wrong. Contact Rick Navario at Rock City, Cleveland, and tell him you need merch made and you want to sell it in his store. Now, how cool is that? You can tell your fans to come down and get your stuff, and I think he'd ship your products to your fans. And he's local. Contact Rick Navario at Rock City, Cleveland today. 216-622-0377. That's 216-622-0377. Call the show toll free. 1-888-668-0742. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network on morningshowcentral.com.
Oh, wow. Language. Okay, he was PMSing.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network. Check out Uncensored Net Noise every Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, right here. Uncensored Net Noise on morningshowcentral.com. Oh, great. Not another Farmville request. Check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/morningshowcentral. Denying one Farmville request at a time.
Prepare to get your cock rocked to kingdom come.
Welcome back to the show that doesn't discriminate. We'll bang everyone equally.
You can handle that? You got a job.
It's Uncensored Net Noise. It's Uncensored Net Noise. Welcome back to Uncensored Net Noise. Live on morningshowcentral.com. If you'd like to call the show, 1-888-668-0742. Previously on Uncensored Net Noise.
Uncensored Net Noise, you're on the air live. What's up?
Hey, tell Dom to do that song again. That shit was fun.
Or the Travis Meek song? The Travis Meek
song. The guitar and do the whole song.
Do it over again?
Yeah.
Grab the guitar down. Do it right here when Chewy's on the line.
Now you're about to let me go. I won't let it show. Won't you touch me, touch me? I won't let it show. But I finally found a reason. Now I made up my skew. I got no time on my hands while blue blind you wanted to. Now you're about to let me go. I won't let it show. Won't you touch me, touch me? I won't let it go.
The anger. Use the anger.
You're going to use the anger.
Let me go. I won't let it show. Won't you touch me.
Get up on the mic. Get up on the mic. Do it. Oh, hold the mic for him, Jess. Get up and do your intern job. Come on, get up and hold that mic for him. Come on, get up there.
I won't let it show.
Yeah, take it out of the... Yeah. Go ahead. Now do the anger now.
Tommy, won't you let me go? I won't let it show. Won't you touch me? I won't let it go.
All right, now mellow. Now mellow and loving life.
Yeah, loving life now. Do it mellow.
And the trees and the colors.
Yeah.
Now I finally found my reason. Now I made my excuse. I've got this time on my hands. Blah, blue, blah, blue, blue.
Axl Rose it.
Axl Rose it now. Come on. Come on, Axl Rose it.
Tommy, won't you let me go? I won't let it show. Won't you touch me? I won't let it go.
Previously on Uncensored Net Noise.
How we doing tonight, Cleveland? Well, morality check. It is the 6th year birthday of Morning Show Central. Happy birthday, motherfucker.
It's the best thing to come out of a box. Since Jessica Alba was born.
Oh, it's so delicious I can almost taste it. Taste.
Uncensored Net Noise.
All right, we're back. All right, you want to call the show? The number is 888-668-0742 or get to the website, morningshowcentral.com. Jump in the chat. Dom's in there right now. I got out of it. Dom's taking over the chat right now. I guess a bunch of people jumped in there real quick and they're asking for him. So I said, well, just log out and get under your name. Hey. So he's in there right now. All right, real quick, before, I know we got a caller on the line real quick, but I don't want to take it yet. Just hang on the line there for a minute. The other announcement that I wanted to bring up real quick, too, is, you're going to have to hold on. Your buddy is trying to call back, too. The other announcement I want to make real quick, though, about the whole stuff that's going on here at MSC is that if we do decide to stick around with everything that's going on here at MSC, there's going to be a lot of changes happening too with the station as well, because not only we have to find new sponsors for our replacement from with cocaine leaving, we also have to find new sponsors to fill those shoes. So if anybody out there that is looking for any kind of advertising, if you're a local business and you're listening and you want advertising on our station, just shoot me an email at chris@morningshowcentral.com, and we'll be happy to get that advertising out there for you. And like I said, we have a total of 9 shows here on the network. We stream 365 days a year, 24 hours a day, and we're on YouTube, Ustream, TuneIn Radio, iTunes. We have each one of the shows have their own individual website. Maximum Threshold is also looking for advertising too. So if you guys are interested in advertising on any of the shows here at MSC, just give us an email, chris@morningshowcentral.com, and I'll direct it to the show that you want to advertise with. The other thing is that once we decide what we're going to do, I'll probably make an announcement sometime in the middle of next month to let you guys know what we're going to do, because we're going to have a meeting with everybody here at the studio, talk about what's going on here, make our decision, and then we move forward. So probably in the middle of this month, when one Friday, just tune back in, you'll be able to hear the announcement of what we're going to plan on doing, either stay or go. So we'll know more probably in the middle. So with that being said, Uncensored Net Noise, you're on the air. What's up?
I remember you used to listen to Maximum Threshold radio show all the time, and you used to call, and every time I call in and say, you get pissed at me every time.
Really?
I would say like a Maximum Threshold radio show. Yeah, all the time. Go back to the archives, man.
I remember
would
that.
go in there and say Maximum Threshold radio
funny.
show. And like 10, 15 times during the call, you're like, well, fuck you, Robert. Maximum Threshold radio show. On a continual basis, and you get pissed at me. I mean, I remember those days.
Right.
Those were awesome days.
So what are you calling in about, Bunny?
Right. Everything you said was correct. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I said, what are you calling in about? Go ahead.
Oh, no, I just want to add one thing to Vince's conversation, okay? I was going to call in and talk about something I saw this week on the sequester, but you know what? Who fucking cares? No one cares anyway, because nothing bad happened. We're all still here. So, anyway, I want to kind of, what Vince was talking about the TV shows and shit, and he's right. He's completely correct. But the thing is, they're not just copying movies from back in the day. They're copying shows from 10 years ago. Let me give you an example. The show that's on Fox right now called The Following, do you know that show is a complete rip-off of Battlestar Galactica?
No, I didn't. I don't watch it, so I don't know.
You didn't realize? You didn't realize? Okay, and The Following, what it is, it's about a serial killer who has a bunch of followers, okay, who do all sorts of crap for him.
I really don't care. I really don't care about the show and what it's about, though, because just when you just said that, when space and all this other crap, my mind went elsewhere. I'm thinking about tits right now, so I really don't care about that show.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's a complete. It was just my point was a complete. Okay, so he's interesting and I'm not. Okay, I understand that. Maximum Threshold radio show. Anyway,
MaximumThreshold.net.
But anyway, it's a complete ripoff. I'll give you another example.
All right, give me a good one.
I know you saw Lost. I know you saw Lost.
Yes.
Back about 5-6 years ago, you saw Lost. You know what Lost is, right?
Right.
You know what they're copying that show now too. It's on right now.
It's called
Once Upon a Time.
It's called what?
Same story. Once Upon a Time.
Okay.
You watch Once Upon a Time. I know your kids do. I know your kid watches that show.
No, she doesn't.
Your little girl, I know she does.
No, she doesn't.
Your wife watches that show. I know she does.
No, neither one of them do, because my I'll tell you right now. Honestly, my daughter, she's into anime. She loves watching anime. This shit from Japan.
Naruto.
Yeah, all that crap. Black Butler and all that crap. So she's into that stuff. So
radio show.
Right. and that's the what she watches. Now my wife, she'll watch the shit that I watch. Like I'll watch all that redneck shit, like Lizard Lick Towing and all that stuff on that True TV network and stuff like that. I'll rot my brain that way, but I really don't get into like these series, like my wife, I think the only series she gets into is like the NCISs or the CSIs and stuff like that.
I can't wait till that stuff runs its course, man.
Right.
I hate watching it.
Oh, you're the only one that hate that crap. I hate that shit. God. It's been on for like 20 years. Like, come on.
Gotta watch Cupcake Wars.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Iron Chef.
Right. I don't like watching that one. Yeah. I'm not into the Iron Chef thing. I really don't. I can't
I'd rather
get
watch
into
cooking before I would fucking watch Bones.
Right. That's another one, too. And again,
Chopped is interesting, though. Chopped is interesting.
Yes, I watch that all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, check this out. Speaking of that, it was about 2 months ago. They were calling for auditions to be on one of these cooking network shows, and I applied for it, and I got the audition for it. I swear to God.
Did you really?
Yeah.
You can cook? Really?
Yeah, I can. And I couldn't do it because they asked me to commit to it was like 3 months.
You had chlamydia?
No, commit.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't commit to 3 months. I couldn't get that kind of time out of work to go to LA to do the show. I may not last long.
Why couldn't you just film this thing like inside your kitchen next to your broadcasting?
I'm starting up a cooking network. It's called Meadow Cooking Network. We started up. It's on Facebook. There, we're getting a bunch of followers on there. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to have it shown on internet TV, like on the Roku. It's going to be a full network of metal cooking shows. It's going to be all metal people. Just having metal played in the background, people dressing up weird. just cooking up meals and doing it step by step, show you how to make something.
Is this going to be like on one of those? What are they? What kind of? What is that? What's those grills called? Those cold
hibachis?
Yeah, the hibachis. Are you going to be cooking on?
I've seen that before.
Yeah. Are you going to be cooking on one of those hibachis?
No, it's going to be in a regular kitchen setting.
Really?
Yeah. The whole key to it is you have to have some metal playing somewhere in the background, and you have to have it shown.
So it's going to be a hibachi and then Pantera playing in the background. And
if you want it that way, that's how you want to run it. You could do it. I'm taking on all kind of people. I have a lot. Trust me, there's a lot of interest in this.
So if I get somebody that's really into heavy metal to do a show,
a cooking
show, you'll air it on this Roku thing.
Yep.
Okay.
And you could get the app. I didn't just develop it yet because I still want to get the whole thing together and make sure it runs smooth.
I have the perfect show in mind. I got the perfect person too that can do it.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm serious too.
Yeah, I want to run this.
All right, we can do this. This would be hilarious, though. And he'll cook up the weirdest crap too.
I'll pull it up here.
Okay, that'll work then. All right, Bunny, is that all you wanted?
Oh no, one more thing.
Okay.
I will do one more thing. Back to Uncensored Radio Show.
Oh God.
Later.
All right, later. All right. There's Bastard Bunny. You want to call the show? The number's 888-668-0742. Dom's got a bunch of stories over there. We'll let Dom get to a couple of them over there. And we'll get through some of these really quick, and then we'll get some of your guys' calls when we're doing some of these stories here. So what do you got over there, Dom? Anything good?
Okay, check this out. IKEA, they have this is article here that we got here. This is running out of Stockholm.
Mm-hmm.
IKEA stores on the outskirts of Sweden's biggest city. They teamed with the usual swell of activity on Monday evenings as shoppers snapped up everything from AA batteries to flat pack bookcases and sofas, but one iconic product was absent: the meatballs.
Okay.
It's in Sweden.
Okay.
And the reason for that is this. Check this out. The Swedish furniture giant was drawn into Europe's growing food safety scandal after food inspectors in the Czech Republic found traces of horse meat in a batch of IKEA's signature food items.
Now, let me ask you this, though. My question is, would you eat in one of these, like a store? Like, you're going there for, like, a mattress.
Yeah.
And then over to the side, there's a little snack bar that has Swedish meatballs
It's like
in it.
Sam's Club, going to Sam's Club.
Right, exactly.
Or Costco.
Right. Now, would you take your daughter up to one of those places to eat?
Yes.
You would.
Why wouldn't I?
You wouldn't care if there was, like, fecal matter in there in the food, or it was horse meat. Would you care?
Fuck no. Horse meat's good, man. It wouldn't be the first time you ever ate horse meat. Come on. All the shit you eat, man, you tell me you didn't never eat horse meat.
I've never, ever in my entire life.
Well, not knowing it, I'm sure you have. I'm sure you've eaten a lot of fecal matter.
Yeah, probably so. You're right, though. But there, in the story that's in there is another piece of food that was also found that had some little bit of problems with it. And that was the chocolate cake that they were selling there for dessert. So you would have your meatballs and chocolate cake. And inside this chocolate cake, there was feces in it.
Was it just chocolate cake?
Yes.
Fuck it. Can't see it.
You can't see it. You're right.
That's right.
It is brown.
What's the worst that happened? You get dysentery. You get the shits. You end up get the shits from the shit. You clean your insides out. You lose some weight. You got a diet product right there.
Then you put a tapeworm in.
You don't even need tapeworm if you got dysentery.
True. That's true,
It'll clean you out. You out, give you a week. You may be sick as fuck, but you'll be okay.
Let me ask you this, though. Have you ever ate at any place that got you so sick that you were in the bathroom for a few hours?
Yes, I can tell you that right now. It was 2 weeks ago.
Don't mention the place, though.
I'm King China Buffet.
Okay.
In Menor on the Lake. Oh, this is funny. Check this out. So they got this Chinese restaurant. It's a buffet thing.
Right.
Okay. Competition opened up. Literally, I swear to God, 70 feet away from that one, from the China Buffet, they opened one up.
Mm-hmm.
It was like 2 stores down. It was called, the new one's called King China Buffet.
Right.
And what their thing was, they're taking all the business from the other one because they were charging $3.
Wait, let's go back. The one was called what?
China Buffet.
And then the other one was?
The new one is King China Buffet.
What the fuck kind of shit's that?
They're taking all their business because check this out. You tell me you wouldn't do it. Lunch is $4.49. All you can eat. The food is really good. The best friggin' egg rolls I've ever had is at this place on Andrews Road. Okay, now you got the setup. I've been there like 3-4 times already, okay, since they opened up 3 weeks ago.
Right.
Because I can afford that now.
Right.
I can take the kids out for $15.
My Chinese food at.
That's right, King China Buffet. So, check this out. This is no lie. I called Maggie. Maggie, can she hear me?
She can hear you now.
Maggie, come here. She'll vouch for this. I took her and Joanne to this Chinese buffet, and I ate till I couldn't eat anymore. And I was really, really full.
Okay.
And I had a glass of iced tea. And so I slugged it down real quick, and I just looked at my kids, and I just felt very, very sick. I'm talking about the Chinese buffet a couple weeks ago. So I ate.
So wait! I just got a ooh from her. So you didn't like the place at all? Was it any good?
No, I liked it. He just got sick and it was gross.
Oh, so.
Well, that's what I was getting to.
Okay,
so
all right.
I ate till I couldn't eat anymore.
Okay.
And I drank that tea, and I stood up. I'm like, oh, I feel sick. I looked over where the bathroom's at. Bathroom literally was right next to the buffet line. So I went in there. Since I walked in there, it was power puke. Oh my God! It was like 4. It was like 4 feet. Puke. I mean, it was like
Exorcist.
Oh, it was worse than that. I mean, I saw everything that come out, and I could taste it, and it was like it tasted good still, but it was just all over the toilet. I had to keep wiping it. And I was in there a good 5 minutes for my 5-10 minutes for my first session.
Did you just eat too much
No,
of it?
The tea just had a bad reaction because of the water, and I just can't drink water after I eat food because I don't know.
Sure it wasn't the food?
No, the food was really good.
Okay.
It was real good.
So you so you probably drank too much water afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I threw up and I stopped because somebody walked in. And so the guy went to go piss.
How can you stop projectile vomiting
I thought I was
on command?
I had somebody's walking in, so I stopped. I was wiping my mouth and stuff. And I was cleaning the toilet off. As soon as he walked out that door, I came back out again, and it kept coming out. So after I was all done, I cleaned up. I walked out, and Maggie, tell him, people able to hear me?
Yeah.
What were they saying though? Anything?
Nothing.
Were they looking at kept looking at the bathroom though?
Yeah.
Wondering what was going on in there?
Yeah.
I bet you they were getting concerned there for a minute. Oh my God, I just ate the food too, and this guy's in there vomiting. Did it make anybody else sick? No?
Not that I know of.
Not that you know of? I wonder if that actually happened though. After you guys left, after you came out of the bathroom, he asked you this, did you go back and eat some more?
No, I didn't. I wanted to, but I was like, I think
Did you take a doggy bag home?
No, the time before that I did.
Oh, wow.
I took some of the egg rolls home because they were so good.
Wow. That's insane, though.
You.
Uncensored Net Noise, you're on the air. What's up?
Yo, who's that broad over there?
That's my daughter, Maggie.
What?
That's my daughter.
What the fuck, bro?
Bringing the kids out.
Yo, host, brother.
Chris.
Yeah.
You into Devo, son?
Am I into Devo? No, I'm not into Devo.
Whoa, Jack, Devo, kid.
I'm not into Devo. I'm sorry.
It's a devolution. It's a devolution, kid.
Okay, I'm kind of lost. Where are you trying to go with this?
Fire up the Devo, nigga. Let's go, motherfucker. Yeah, MaximumThreshold.net. Come on, come back.
Thanks for the plug.
I think it's all he does is call in to plug MT. I mean, I could do that for you. You know, I mean, that's not a problem. You know, so thanks for the call, dude. But anyways, so getting back to this whole IKEA thing, would you actually go to like a place, like go buy a bed and then right next to it have Metal Cooking Network? Are you serious, dude?
Yes.
Oh my God, I don't know if anybody can see that at home. I don't know if they can, but yeah. Well, yeah, there it is. There's the Facebook right there. Just look up Metal Cooking Network and you'll be able to find it on Facebook. Go give Dom a like. Hopefully this might take off.
Yeah, there's like 4,000 likes already.
That's cool. So would you go like I said, to an IKEA, buy a bed, and then right next to where the showcase was, where the beds are, there was meatballs and cake and food and all that stuff. I mean,
sure.
You would eat from there?
I definitely, no doubt about it.
I don't think I would, because here's the thing, though. I mean, I wouldn't trust. I mean, okay, I'm going there right now. I mean, and buying my furniture and all that stuff, but I'm not going to turn around and go grab a bite to eat. But I know it's like an impulse buy when you see it. So that's sort of the issue that I can see with this whole thing. But after like Target, they have like personal pan pizzas there.
Yeah.
Like Pizza Hut.
Oh yeah, I get that if I was there.
I don't think remember back in the day, like Kmart. Remember they had the whole big food court.
Oh yeah,
and you go there and they had like
Little Caesars in there.
They had other stuff in there too. They had full meals in there. I see a bunch of old people in there. They made bacon and eggs in there at one point. When I was a kid, but I mean, I never ate at that place. Mm-hmm. I was always concerned. I'm like, this is a place where I'm going to buy my detergent.
Yeah.
And I'm going to buy my clothes or whatever the case may be and buy my, whatever. But I'm not going to go sit down and have a meal at this place. Mm-hmm. There's restaurants out there.
It all depends on what's on the menu, And if I'm hungry at the time.
That's the thing. It's the impulse.
Yeah. And if they got chocolate cake there and it looks really good. And if it's like cheesecake right next to it. And if there's cheesecake here, chocolate cake there, some egg rolls, and like big titties over there, I'm getting chocolate cake.
So, I mean, but you would bypass the titties?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't cheat on my woman.
Well, I know that.
But I'll go for the cake.
Right, I understand that you wouldn't cheat on your woman. But
being a diabetic and all, I make sure it's low, there's not that much sugar.
But really? You know how much sugar's in probably that cake?
I'll double up on my insulin. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Ain't got no time for that. So I'm still on the fence, dude. I don't think I would really eat from there.
Yeah.
I mean, to be quite honest with you, I mean, I understand. Like I said, you're coming from the checkout lines, and right across from the checkout lines is a big old food court.
Yeah.
I could see, maybe buying popcorn from there or something like maybe a soda or something like that or whatever they had. But I'm not going to turn around and buy like a meal. Mm-hmm. I'll go buy my meal somewhere else.
If you were to like go to Sam's Club, something like that, where they're known, where they got their food that they're selling there, they also have it in their aisles.
Yeah, but here that's a little different though. I mean, like Sam's Club, they have a bakery, a full blown bakery there.
Wouldn't IKEA be the same thing?
No, it's not, because that's where you go buy your furniture, like your dressers and tables and lamps and all the cheap furniture that they make. I mean, that's where you would go and buy that stuff. You'd go there to buy your kid that's going to college a full room. Mm-hmm. That's what you would do in IKEA.
Because if you buy this stuff, you got to think, okay, now if I'm getting all this stuff for somebody else, what am I going to do? What about Daddy? What's Daddy going to get? I see a chocolate cake. I want it. At least I know that substance going inside, fulfilling my needs.
So basically, you spent like $1,000 on your kid going to college, and then that's like the passion food for you is the cake.
It's a passion of the Christ, but it's in food.
It's in food.
That's right.
So. I'm on the fence, man. I really don't think I would actually eat from one of these places, though. You said you would. I don't. I wouldn't.
I wouldn't think. Maybe it depends on what neighborhood it was in.
All right, let's just say hypothetically it was in a really good, nice neighborhood. You would eat from it?
No, that's where you got to worry about it, because the rich people think they can get by on a lot of stuff. You got to go in the neighborhoods, like around here or something like that, or in inner city stuff. That's a place where people are going to put a little more out into making sure their food is good, so they can keep bringing the people back. You gotta think about it, man. Gotta think about it.
I don't know, man. I'm still on the fence, dude. I don't think I would. I mean, these are places where I'm going to go and buy my furniture. I'm not going to go and, eat, a Swedish meatball sandwich from IKEA that tastes like horse meat.
Did you ever go to, did you ever go to, like, a car sales place, and they're having a big blowout? They're trying to get people in there, so they're doing like a cookout. And stuff
I think I know. Yeah, and I know where you're going to get. They have a cookout, like a appreciation barbecue for their people that come in and buy a car.
Would you eat their shit that they throw out there?
No, I wouldn't trust them.
I would. You know why? Because it's free shit.
I bet you.
I love some free shit.
Well, we know that with you going up to the buffets at the stores feeding your kid olives.
Yeah, you got to take care of that. My daughter's name is Olivia, so we call her, her nickname was Olive.
I don't know do I still have that picture? I got to find that picture on break. I know I got a picture of you and your kid. And you know what? I think I will. I don't know. I got to get your okay with this, though, but I will post this thing up on Facebook if you're cool with it.
Yeah, no problem.
But yeah, Dom, I'll have to look for it here in break. I can't find it. But Dom he texts me a picture. It's him and his kid at the local Giant Eagle. And he's got the little cups. It's like
Like those sperm sample cups.
Right. I think
I've never seen one. But
well, it's something like let's say
they're like this.
It's about that big.
Little Dixie cups.
It's about that big. The cup's about that big. And he's got this thing filled with olives, and then he goes around and he just picks more olives, put them in there, or he'll put whatever's in the buffet at the time. He'll put it in there. Then he'll hand the cup to his kid. And then
she gets her own cup.
Oh, well, I'm saying, you hand the cup to your kid, and then he goes and gets a big cup, and he starts filling it for him. So then he'll walk around the whole entire store, him and his daughter, with a cup of olives as they're shopping, and eat these damn things.
There's something wrong with that.
Yeah, there's something wrong.
Why is there something wrong with that?
You're weird.
Why do I gotta be weird? If they're giving samples out, I'm taking advantage of the samples.
But they're not giving them out. You're taking them.
No, they're giving them out.
Does it say free olives here?
Yes, that's why I get sample cups and a spoon.
So you...
What's wrong with that?
I don't know. How about you? Would you order... Oh, I'm going to ask my intern. Come in here. Get in here. Grab Dom's mic for a second. Would you eat at... Turn it around so that we turn around right. You know how to talk on that microphone. Mm-hmm. Tell me, would you eat at a local IKEA?
I wouldn't eat at a local IKEA. I wouldn't eat there.
Okay, now would you go around at a little grocery store with a cup and fill it with olives?
I would do that.
You would do that?
Black people doing this for years, man. I watched my mother do this for years.
Really?
I'm like black, man. I'm telling you.
Oh my God, you're a mulatto.
If it's free, what do you say?
My mother's all. I mean, I grew up by saying, if somebody's going to offer you something free, you take advantage of it, because there'd be times where you're going to need it and you're going to be saying, I regret it. Why regret something which you could take advantage of?
I don't know, man. I don't see myself going and grabbing that. Like,
if you don't, what like besides olives, what do you like? What would you do that with?
It doesn't matter what it is, really. I don't
even like olives like that.
If they had cheeseburger, if it was a cheeseburger,
little sample cheeseburgers or something like no,
slits,
no.
Grab it,
I wouldn't trust it because you don't know who's fingering this food.
You're in the bakery. I mean, it's like the section of that store, so you got to know they're not really messing with it. Know?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
You think it a little bit too deep.
Yeah. How about those little places, those little spots in the store, like by the dairy aisle, where they give out samples, and then you go to the meat department. There's another place where they give out samples.
If nobody's there, then it's kind of fishy. But if they're there, like fresh food, takes this out, no problem. It's free,
I'm not into it though. Thank you, Spence. I'm not into it, man. I can't eat free stuff, man. I mean, because I think it's more of a risk of trying to eat it and then getting sick over it. I'm sure people agree with me in the chat.
You didn't grow up poor, did you?
Yeah, I did. Dude, I was on the government cheese, dude. You remember the big bricks of government cheese?
I just got one a couple months ago.
Oh my God! I mean, I love
that. They're back.
Are you serious?
Not the butter, but the cheese is back.
The cheese is back. The big
Thank
bricks.
Obama for that. That's the only good thing he brought out in the last 5 years is a block of cheese.
Really?
I still got some because I had 2 blocks. I put that shit in the freezer. We tore one up. I made some macaroni and cheese with that welfare cheese. I mean, macaroni and cheese with that macaroni with the cheese. That shit gave me flashbacks back to Reagan when Reagan first bust out that welfare cheese, making a damn 1-inch grilled cheese sandwich.
Oh, those things were awesome,
dude.
The
cheese wouldn't even melt in the middle because it was so thick.
Right, but they were awesome though. The stuff was so good, dude. That cheese was.
I'm about to rub one out just thinking about it.
I just. I don't know what it was about the cheese though. But it was great though. I'm with Dom, dude. I'm not ready to rub one out because of it. It was great, but they need to bring that shit back more often. Where did it go? Where did that stuff go? Like to Velveeta? Now you got to pay like $10 a thing for it now.
Yeah.
The big blocks though. It's crazy though. I remember my father used to go stand in line for hours to get the brick.
Here's a picture of the food I ate before I threw up.
Oh, my God.
Don't they look good?
He took a picture of it, too. I don't know if you guys can see that, though. Hey, turn it, Spence.
Oh, because that was so
Because he wants to put it on Instagram or Pinterest. That's what he's got a Pinterest account. Here, show that up to the camera so people can see it. Right. Yeah, right there. You got it.
Damn. Yeah, how you doing?
I can see you throwing that shit up, dude. It looks like a bunch of tapeworms.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, check it out. After I was done throwing up, at the very end, I pulled the noodle out because it was the first plate I had.
Did you have a cup of milk?
I had no. I should have.
Here, little worm, come on out. That's crazy, though. I don't know, man. I'm not a fan of that. I really am. And you know what? I like Chinese food. Yeah. I do. I really do. But there was a time that I was eating Chinese food that I got stuck in my windpipe and I couldn't breathe.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, man. It took me like 15 minutes to get that stuff. And I promised myself I would never, ever, ever eat Chinese food again. And the next day I fucking ate it.
Did you ever take pictures of Walmartians?
Oh, dude, like all the time, dude. I got the Ustream. You guys got to stick around on MSC Radio Network because I have the app.
Yeah.
The Ustream app that you can broadcast live anywhere you want with the app. And if you so happen one day to be on MSC Radio Network and you start seeing Walmart people walk by, that's me just shooting from inside of a Walmart somewhere.
I took a picture of this chick who looked like The Walking Dead, and she heard me snap it. She just turned real slow, and she just looked forward again like she was used to this.
Right. I just walk around, dude, with the camera, like I'm texting or something, but I'm not doing shit. I'm fucking filming you, and the whole entire time I'm walking through the store, and I'm just getting all these creepy looking people. There was this black guy there. He's like 7 foot tall.
Why do you have to be black?
He's black, dude, and he had a big old, I don't know, they're like snow goggles or something on his head. Right, exactly. And then he was walking from the checkouts, and then he put these goggles on. It wasn't even fucking snowing outside. It wasn't even a blizzard. And I'm like, what the fuck are you wearing this shit for in the first place? It's just weird.
Did you ever go to Monster Truck?
No.
Monster Truck?
Oh yeah, I've been to those. Yeah.
I went to one. Was a few weeks ago.
Right.
It was the lamest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
Fucking little car jumping over a fucking little mountain of dirt. I took a lot of pictures of it just to prove that I was there. And all I got to say is, well, if you're sitting really far up, they look like fucking little Mattel Hot Wheels cars.
It does, dude. Come here, Spence. Put this by the camera.
I actually got video of it.
Looks like a Tonka truck.
So I was like, no excitement. I was like,
put it by the camera.
Fucking stupid. They had one little mountain that they jumped.
You're good. That's funny, dude. It looks like a bunch of little Mattel cars, and then this big ass huge truck or whatever. It looks like a radio controlled Bigfoot.
They do.
That's what it looks like, dude.
And they would jump these little mountains there, and they did have like a little contest who was doing good. And they had this one guy who was from Cleveland who rode the Spider-Man. He rode the Spider-Man monster truck, and he's from Cleveland, and he jumped this little mountain, and he got out, and everybody clapped, and he gave him like 8.0 or whatever. And
they had little cards. It's an 8.0.
Yeah, they did. They actually they gave him points stuff, and he said, "I won." He was all happy, jumped out, and he had his trophy thing that he had, and he was like, "Oh man, I got a whole room full of these. I'm just gonna autograph this and give it out to one of my fans out there." So the guy signs it, and he goes running around. He goes, "You want this? You want it?" Stupid, man.
It sounds like it was retarded.
Yeah, it was fucking horrible.
All right, real quick, guys. We'll take our last break of the night. Then we're gonna wrap up the show and get the hell up out of here. It's close to 11 o'clock here, so. We'll be right back. You're listening to Uncensored Net Noise on morningshowcentral.com, and Dom might have a song for us to end the show. We'll be right back.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network. Don't touch that mouse, or we'll come to your home and pistol whip you. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network, right here on morningshowcentral.com.
Hey, this is Steve Snyder from Twisted Sister, and you're listening to Uncensored Net Noise.
If you're looking for the best in musical equipment, recording gear, sound reinforcement, and more, Guitar Center has you covered. Guitar Center, located at 26635 Brook Park Road in North Olmsted, has the tools of your trade with the largest selection of music and sound gear in the area. They cater to your musical needs and have the knowledge to help you out. Guitar Center in North Olmsted. MorningshowCentral.com uses them. You should too. Need to know more? Go to GuitarCenter.com.
You want a date?
I'm gonna puke on you.
Gee, I don't think I have a price for that.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network, right here on morningshowcentral.com. If you have a product or service, let people know about it. Get your message out there and advertise on MSC Radio Network. It's easier than you think, and the whole planet is listening. Find out how you can advertise. Email Chris at morningshowcentral.com. Looking for reliable and affordable Shoutcast audio or video hosting? JWN Media offers complete Shoutcast hosting solutions for business or personal use. All plans come with full listener stats, custom web scripts for implementing your service into your existing website, full server control, super fast network, and huge bandwidth limits, a 99.5% uptime guarantee, and friendly, knowledgeable support personnel dedicated to making your hosting experience fun and easy. With plans starting at only $3 a month, you have no excuse not to get a server of your own. Plus, with the option to add auto DJ and on-demand services, you can be confident your station will be all it can be. Custom plans are also available at their website. Simply visit jwnmedia.com and click the Shoutcast hosting link to get started right now. Hey, local bands and unsigned artists. What if I told you there was a place in Cleveland where you can get your merch made and have it sold in one location? What if I said you could bring your CDs and tickets to upcoming shows to this location? And what if I said you could do live acoustic sets at this location? I bet you're thinking there's no such place in Cleveland. Guess what? You'd be wrong. Contact Rick Navario at Rock City, Cleveland, and tell him you need merch made and you want to sell it in his store. Now, how cool is that? You can tell your fans to come down and get your stuff, and I think he'd ship your products to your fans. And he's local. Contact Rick Navario at Rock City, Cleveland today. 216-622-0377. That's 216-622-0377. Call the show toll free. 1-888-668-0742. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network on morningshowcentral.com.
Oh, wow. Language. Okay, he was PMSing.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network. Check out Uncensored Net Noise every Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, right here. Uncensored Net Noise on morningshowcentral.com. Oh, great. Not another Farmville request. Check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/morningshowcentral. Denying one Farmville request at a time.
Prepare to get your cock rocked to kingdom come.
Welcome back to the show that doesn't discriminate.
We'll bang everyone equally. You can handle that? You got a job.
It's Uncensored Net Noise.
It's Uncensored Net Noise.
Welcome back to Uncensored Net Noise.
Live on morningshowcentral.com.
If you'd like to call the show, 1-888-668-0742. Previously on Uncensored Net Noise.
All right, what's going on, everybody? How you doing? Yeah! My name is Josh Womack. I'm going to host this shindig tonight. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Foundry for the 6th annual Uncensored Net Noise Birthday Bash. We're very, very happy to have you here. We got 3 great bands here tonight. We got Morality Check, who's going to hit the stage very shortly. We got Kriya fucking Diaz. That's how they told me to say it. They're going to be here up here soon. And we also have Demons Within. So thank you guys for coming out. Thank you.
It's been scientifically proven that listening to our show makes you more attractive.
What kind of fool do you take me for?
So you can't afford to miss 1 second. Welcome back to Uncensored Net Noise.
All right, guys, we're back. Don't call the show because it's over.
When actually was the birthday bash? Was that last year?
Yeah.
You're still playing that clips from that like it was like last week?
Well, the reason why I played those clips for today is because our producer and behind-the-scenes man, Brian, that usually sends me the clips.
One Eye Bry?
No, not that one. Different Brian. You met him at the old studio.
Yeah.
All right. He's supposed to send me clips each week. He never sent me anything this week. So I said, well, I have to play some sort of clips when we come back from break. So I chose the birthday bash.
Okay.
Yeah, no big deal. We'll have the original clips for next week, so we'll be all right. From this show, we'll have them, definitely. I think that's it. Dime, you got a song for us?
I got a love song.
You got a love song? All right, take it away whenever you're ready.
I wrote this one for all my fans out there. It's from the heart.
All right.
The song's called "Don't Smell Your Finger." If you like to eat your pizza from Pizza Hut, when you go to the bathroom afterwards to wipe your butt, don't smell your finger. If you got a smelly girlfriend, don't smell your finger. That's why you got to look the other way, yeah. That's why you got to look the other way, yeah, yeah, yeah. Break it down. Handy wipes or baby wipes, sanitary things to clean your fingers will always get rid of fecal flakes.
I want to thank you guys for tuning in tonight and hanging out with us. I want to thank Dom for coming in.
Thank you very much. I had a blast.
All right. And you're going to hear a lot more from Dom in the next weeks and following weeks to come.
More songs.
More songs, too.
I want to put together another compilation.
Yep, we're going to do that, too. We're going to make sure we have a CD before we
That's right.
end this motherfucker.
We're going to drop that bitch.
Right. We're going to put it on SoundCloud and that piff.
Wait till next week I drop a new mixtape on your asses.
Right.
I'm ready to flow this bitch.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in and checking out the show. If you missed any part of it, go to our website, uncensorednetnoise.com. There you'll be able to find all the shows that we've done in present and in the future and the past and all that stuff. So, what do we got? Anything?
No, that's all.
Okay, I thought someone was in the chat room, though. And thank you to everybody that tuned in on the TuneIn Radio app as well. All right, we're going to get the hell up out of here.
Wait, you're also on Stitcher, right?
Yeah, we're on Stitcher,
That's
too.
right, man. If you want to catch the show, you can catch Morning Show Central's Uncensored Net Noise on Stitcher Radio. Check that out, man. And also, man, once you do listen to the show, like it, and tweet it out there, man. And also show us some love, man. Go on the MSC Radio Network Facebook page and like it, too.
Right, exactly. And then the other thing is real quick is we're also on Roku. Just to let you guys know, all you have to do is just type in Uncensored Net Noise on Roku and you'll find us. We're there. So if you've got that little Roku box,
yeah, we're
there. So
or you get the app. You can also,
right.
If you're on the Roku and you're looking for an app, also just type in MTTV and you'll get Maximum Threshold Radio.
Also, check out Dom tomorrow, 8 p.m. East, right there at his website, MaximumThreshold.net. All right, guys, we're going to get the hell up out of here. Peace, we're out.
Okay, wait. I love you. Okay, bye.
I'm not even going to say anything. It's so embarrassing.
What the fuck is going on?
The crew at Uncensored Net Noise would like to thank the sponsors that make our weekly show possible. Cocaine Energy Supplement, Lifestyle Limousine, Intense Frequency Production, Guitar Center, North Olmsted, Ohio, Joe the Printer Guy, Broken Fan Media, and Pete99.com. Web hosting done right. Did you miss any of the show?
What the hell happened to you guys?
Actually, we were hoping you could tell us.
Then check out our website at morningshowcentral.com and visit the archives for this and other past shows. Also, check out the games, photo galleries, chat rooms, and more.
We're supposed to be fighting for truth, justice, and the American way here.
The views and opinions expressed on this show are not controlled by the FCC, our wives, girlfriends, gay lovers, or favorite barnyard animals. And if you have any complaints, call someone who cares. Be sure to tune in next week for another sick and twisted edition of Uncensored Net Noise.
Ah, conspiracy theories and masturbation. I suspected there was a connection.
If you have any questions, comments, bitches, complaints, or great stories about barnyard fetishes, shoot us an email at show@morningshowcentral.com. And be sure to check out the live show next Friday night, beginning at 9 p.m. Eastern, right here on morningshowcentral.com.
Must be great to be able to make a living doing something you love.
From Chris and the rest of the gang here at Uncensored Net Noise, have a great weekend, and we'll catch you next week.